What's going on, guys? It is time for random pickups right now. I went to work today, and after work today in Concord, I felt like bike riding over down about 3 miles. It is a tough bike ride, but worth it since I was already in Concord and I knew that Rasputin was over there. I felt like I needed to do some hunting for like some more cat videos because cats being my favorite animal, and it's been a week and I've been trying to do my horror movie collection, Killer Cats. That'll be the title. With those horror movies that have to do with a cat biting people everywhere, even biting people's nuts off. Because usually in horror movies with animals, they tend to have at least one shot of the animal just gouging the guy's fucking nuts off. But anyway, yeah. I just felt like I needed to get more cat movies for this video I'm going to do on horror movies with cats. So I knew that there was Cat People from like the 40s, the movie that I still didn't have in my collection. I checked all the ones in Berkeley and San Francisco. I with cat movies in my head, so I could only scope the store for all the cat movies. And the only store I needed to go to that I didn't check for cat movies was the one in Concord. So I went to Concord. I was able to find two different cat movies there that have to do with cats and stuff like that. Also, I didn't spend that much money. I only spent about $60 from the hundred and like $10 or something that I had, or $100. Yeah, because I have like 50. I have like $50 left, and I had like 110. So whatever that math is. So I did get some hoard ups. I went to Concord. I don't have any reason to go get any more movies for a while. I just wanted to get some movies for the cat video that I'm doing. I felt like I knew that there was some more cat DVDs and movies I didn't have in my collection, and I wanted to, for my head, my hoarding, collecting head, to just know that I've already scoped all the stores out for cat DVDs, so I don't need to go and blow money like I tend to do any more for a while. Hopefully. I think I say that every episode, and only like a day or two goes by. And I'm grabbing more freaking movies. Because I am the hoarder of YouTube. And this is Random Pickups, episode 55. Yesterday was a bonus episode. I didn't even really number that episode. It was just a bonus one because I got that comment from Movie John 75 that said I forgot to get this one VHS with an awesome cover. That I went all the way there and it wasn't there. I was pissed. I thought that would be there and it wasn't there. It's like somebody watched the video, saw the comment, and went and took that VHS tape. Because I would have wanted that. It was only like $1.99, $2.99. But anyway, here we go. Let's get it started. Big old pile of hoards, as you could see. And $3 off Blondie's crap. But anyway, here we go. It's time for random pickups. And anyway, guys, I guess I'll show a cat movie first. The first movie that I was going to show you guys that I got for only I was looking for cheap movies this time in deals. And I was able to get a crap load of $3.95 movies. Including Cat People 1 and Cat People, what's this one? The Curse of the Cat People, Part 2. This will be good for the cat horror movies video that I'm going to do. So this is cool. This is really old too. It's actually in black and white. And it's from 1943. And the second one was 1944. Put out by Warner Brothers Entertainment. I thought it was a double disc, but it's only one disc. But it has like a picture of both the things on it. Pretty cool. Old school classic thing. And I got a Candace Cameron movie that I don't have. I honestly don't like the newer Fuller House. I think it's crap. I think it's shit. I think Candace Cameron is shit. I don't like her anymore. Just because she does the Christian thing, but I'm the same way, so I really can't shit on her. But she just kind of, I don't know, she's kind of fake to me. Like, she got on Full House, and she's like at the club, and it's just weird. Like, she's not like... It's weird. Kirk Cameron is a real movie actor that really like went to Christianity. All these other people that say, oh man, they're Christian, they're not Christian. The only ones that I know that are real Christian, I think, is like Randy Travis and Kirk Cameron. All those other guys, they just say they're Christian, but you see them in movies. Kirk Cameron's the only one that like left Hollywood, and he only does Christian movies or documentaries about Christianity and stuff like that. Candace Cameron used to say never mind, who cares? But whatever. I don't watch any more Candace Cameron after Fuller House. I have my reasons. I think she's shit. But I think this was before Fuller House, and I liked her before Fuller House came out. And Pure Flix, one of those Christian labels. Finding Normal. This looks like a pretty good movie. The only thing standing between Dr. Lisa Leland and the wedding of her dreams in the Hamptons is a 2,600-mile drive from Los Angeles to Long Island. However, a run-in with the law in the county town of Normal, with like 300 people in it, in North Carolina, leaves her with the choice, jail or community service. She's sentenced to serve 3 days as the town's doctor. Lisa has her own world turned upside down by a man she would never expect. So it looks like one of those movies, she's going to go marry some asshole, and then she stays in this little town, and like she falls for the town guy in like the small town or whatever, as opposed to like the city rich asshole that she's probably about to marry. I like movies like that, and Pure Flix is a really good Christian family approved label. They make God's Not Dead, not Fireproof. But God's Not Dead. The other one with the lady, War Room. That's Pure Flix Entertainment. But I have a lot of those movies, and all the Hollywood actors that like left Hollywood and they don't want to be on like movies that are like cursing or like objectifying women, using them as sexual objects because they're Christian values and morals and stuff like that. They tend to go to Pure Flix movies, Sony movies, and I think 5 something entertainment or something like that. I forgot the name of it. But like Stephen Baldwin, Randy Travis, Candace Cameron, Dean Cain, Kevin Sorbo, those are guys that left Hollywood and they only work with those companies that do Christian movies. I love all those guys. Candace Cameron's fake to me, but I have my reasons. Anyway, next movie I got, let me get the... Man, I got some good ones today, guys. If you were into horror movies, this is the video for you, because these are all horror movies except that Candace Cameron run. And I got some good ones I was looking for, guys. These ones are great. So, the third movie I'm going to show you guys that I got, I paid $5.95 for. I did pay a little bit more for this one. It was used, but you never see this movie. I get the stories that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, and I couldn't go to sleep at night because of the story. Bloody Mary, Hansel and Gretel. Witches scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. But the story of Hansel and Gretel, I always have to get the movies of Hansel and Gretel, even if they're horrible. I'm still on the hunt for the 80s one from MGM put it out, like in the 80s or 90s. It's out of print now, but I wish I had the original Hansel and Gretel one. But these will do for now. This one looks pretty crazy. It says, in the same style of Hostel and House of a Thousand Corpses. So this will be a crazy one. I'm kind of interested in always seeing how they do the witch in Hansel and Gretel. The old lady that's baking the kids. How ugly and scary she's going to look. That's why I like the Hansel and Gretel ones. Here's a movie. This is probably the most expensive movie I paid for today. It's Massacre in Dinosaur Valley. This one I've never heard of. It looks like one of those out-of-print movies that you never hear of. It's by this label called Shriek Show. And I never see that label. I don't know if it's out of print or what, but the cover art's amazing. It's got like a vulture or condor right there. It's got a guy tied up. Crocodiles there. A woman on like a waterfall. This looks really cool, and it looks like a bunch of like cannibalism. So it says that they're like, when their plane crash lands in this like wherever they're at on this island, dinosaur valley. It's a battle against the most evil elements, treacherous quicksand, man-eating beasts, flesh-hungry cannibals, and sadistic slave traders. This movie's going to be crazy. And it's actually a early 80s movie from 1985. But it really looks crazy. I mean, the guy's got a snake, there's dinosaurs, there's alligators, there's cannibals. Man, that movie's going to be tight. I bet, tell me anyone's heard of this movie. It's 80s horror cannibalism movie. I mean, I've never even heard of that. That's why I like going to the different Rasputins, so I can get those obscure titles no one's ever heard of. Here's a movie that's out of print, and let me press pause because I'm interested in seeing what this is going for on eBay. Because whenever I see this at the stores in San Francisco, it's $15.95 to $29.99 at Amoeba. And it's Kindred, The Embraced, the complete vampire collection from I think the 90s. It's 1996. And it's a 2-disc set. It's got tons of stuff on it. It's really long. And it's a double disc. And it's got that original cover, but it's got a little dent, thick card. Republic Pictures and Artisan put this one out in perfect condition. Let me look it up. So looks like somebody's selling it for $80. This thing's selling for $80. $65 for one in the package. $54. Let's see what they've actually sold for. I'll go to advanced settings, sold listings, and then search. Let's see what the latest one sold for. The version that I have, nobody's really selling these. So there's a few that have sold for like $15-20, but people are still asking for that much money. Whatever. Yeah, it was going for a lot of money, and I think it recently got another release. The original Vampire Saga, the complete series. So they just released, this was out of print, and then it looks like they just released, they did a re-release, but I like the original ones by Artisan, by those out of print companies. So to me, I would say that's worth, it's worth about $20 to me. People are asking $80 for it. I don't know if they're going to get that, but let's see. Let's look up this other one, Massacre. I want to see what that's worth. So whoa! So I'm glad I'm glad I looked at this one. I guess it was an Italian release. This one sold for $20 on eBay, and it says it's out of print. This version, I knew it was out of print. That's why I grabbed it. But let's see. 1 second, guys. Had to take a little pause there, guys. I'm coughing for some other reason. Anyway, taste test. I think I've tried this one with you guys before. It should be pink. I guess there's not many, whatever those pink things are. I think it says it on here. It's polyphenolics, which is like antioxidants, pretty much. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty smooth. On with the random pickups. And here's the second cat movie I got, which isn't a cat, it's a saber-toothed freaking tiger. And this movie looks great, and the cover looks great. I don't know how I could have passed this up unless they got it recently. It does have some wear and tear here, but I could just switch out the cover or case. But this cover looks really good. I didn't even notice how good this cover is. That is an awesome saber-toothed freaking tiger. Somehow this extinct animal is not extinct, and it's killing people and biting off their heads and nuts and whatever, tits and whatever. You know, horror movies. But that one looks pretty good. It came out in... It's a Lionsgate one. This one looks pretty good. That one's going to be cool. And like I said, these are those obscure titles that no one's ever heard of. And I got 2 clear cases with my favorite inner art covers inside. And Hyperthermia is one of them, which is a crazy creature feature horror. Another crazy movie. This thing looks like a freaking alien, but it's like they just want to go freaking fishing, ice fishing with the family, and all of a sudden they wake up or run into this alien creature that's freaking killing them all. Crazy. I don't know what this is, but check out the artwork on the inside of this. Image put this one out. I think Image. Oh no, Dark Sky Films. But look at that. There's another cover of Hyperthermia. I like that cover a lot better than the other cover. That's some killer artwork right there. The same picture there. But as you could see, yeah, I like that cover better. But that is a really good find there. That's a movie you never see in any of the stores except that. Fender Bender, which I've seen before on my computer, and it's a pretty good movie. It's one of those movies she gets in a car accident, she just has her license, and then innocently she like exchanges her information to this guy she hit, and then he ends up stalking her and like killing her, and he's like hunting her down and he's after her, type of movie like that. I have another movie like that where I have like 2 more movies like that where you hit someone on the road or something and then like the person's after them. But this looks cool. Fender Bender. And it's pretty new. It came out 2016. It's pretty new. This one looks pretty good. I remember I saw it. But it's good. That's a good one. I got an Anchor Bay one. Now this one I just got for the case because it has some... Look at this. I don't know if you guys could see the... Did you see how it's like... It has all these weird stars and stuff that's like... kind of cool. I've never heard of it. I don't know. It's some zombie Walking Dead crap. And it was just a different release of like Anchor Bay I've never seen. So just being a collector, I had to get it. I don't know if you could see it. See the spirals? There's like little spirals. But I never saw that on a case before, so I had to get that. Oh, I didn't say the price. Yeah, the rest of these are all $3.95. Dark Descent with Dean Cain. Looks like a sci-fi movie. Something is killing undersea miners of the deep. They're like in a... let's see. I don't know. I'm not reading that crap. I want stuff. I'm going to save one I was looking for and I finally was able to find. Eli Roth movie. But first I'm going to show you guys this $3.95 right here called Indigenous. About some crazy looking... man, these things look like some crazy freaks. Look at that. Look at these freaking freaks. These are freaking freaks. This movie looks cool and I love the cover of this. Is pretty cool. Oh, this is cool. I love movies like that. They're just... after a week of partying, what begins as a dream vacation quickly turns deadly when they realize they are being hunted by bloodthirsty, flesh-eating creatures. That's crazy. That's going to be crazy. And I was looking for this one. I had it on my computer. Saw it online. Aftershock, Eli Roth. This movie's crazy. This movie, they're just partying at a club in like the beginning, then the biggest earthquake just hits, and the club goes in half, and then the whole place is just ruined by the earthquake. And now it's basically about how if that a natural disaster like that would happen, what the criminal part would be like. So, like, I mean, that's how it is in other countries because they let immigrants come in and people come in, and now they take over the whole countries. Look what happened to Europe and Sweden and what's the other one? Sweden and the UK, Europe. I mean, that's what happened. That's why, like, people are stupid. I'm not gonna get political, but like, I mean, you know, you have to protect your country. It's whatever. That's a different story. Aftershock is a crazy movie about how the earthquake happens at the club and everyone's running, innocent people, and they have to worry about all the criminals going around and trying to rape you. And seriously, this movie's crazy, and it's crazy because this is how other countries are. People don't really realize that because we're in America, but this is how it is in other countries without an earthquake. Sweden is the rape capital of the whole world now. From letting people in. Letting refugees in. Why can't I think of that word? They're letting the refugees in, and they are taking over your country with that exact motive. Aftershock is an awesome movie. This one you don't see in these stores either. You like never see this. I've never seen it in San Francisco, Berkeley, San Leandro, and a couple other stores I've looked at. Never seen Aftershock. And of course, because, you know, it's more, even though it's Dimension Films, it looks kind of like a, yeah, because they have the accent in it and everything. This is crazy. It's got that Russian model in it, too. See Aftershock. That's like, I mean, Eli Roth Hostel movies. I mean, he's going to show you some craziness in this. And he does. He delivers. You're like, when you're watching it. And, yeah. Crazy movie. Good movie. Eli Roth movie. That's Random Pickups. So I did get some good ones. Like I said, Aftershock is awesome. Can't wait to watch in indigenous people. Man, it's just the movies. They go somewhere and they're out for their lives. I love it when it's a movie, not reality. Reality is not good. What happened? The Ariana RE concert, Ariana Grande, whatever her name is. I mean, come on. You think she gives a shit about what happened? And by the way, like, there's other shit. They're showing that all over the news, but they're not showing how the same day in the Philippines, one of the nicest races of people on the planet on Earth, nicest cultures are always positive. A lot of them are Christian. Have been one of the villages what is this called? In the Philippines. Starts with the M, but it's bad. ISIS took over the whole city. Like, imagine they take over your whole city. They're just killing everyone. If you're Christian, they're going to treat you worse. That wasn't on the news at all. But Ariana RE, the biggest slut, whore, you know, just... she's meant to turn your daughters into whores and make girls just complete sluts and objectify themselves. That's why I don't watch TV in the any TV or cable or anything or any new thing. That's why I do respect 90s and 80s, because now it's like there's a sexual, explicit, objectify your young daughter, turn all girls into complete easy whores who only put their bodies out there and don't use their minds. And, you know, it's the opposite of feminism. And that is the agenda for the music industry, and that's how they're getting the girls to act like that. And Ariana Re is whatever her name is, whatever. Grande, she's taken a few Grandes of her own. She's taken a few Grandes. Yeah. But yeah, she's like the biggest influence. And they know that these artists will influence the younger generation. So, like, that's why they're Illuminati satanic puppets to turn the younger generation like this. Which is why it sucks that that happened because, my beliefs, they're at this horror's concert. And it's the parents' fault. I honestly think Ariana Grande, you're a slut. I'm not going to waste my time on you. But you're an Illuminati puppet and you're horrible. But the parents who are letting their daughters go to type in her name. This chick is like in sex outfits, porn. She's sexualized all over the place. All the songs, the lyrics are just like, keep it on the down low, screw me, do me, whatever. It's horrible. And she's a big person to trick all the younger generation and stuff. So what happened wouldn't have happened at a concert that wasn't with some idiot like that or Justin Bieber, all these people. He got worse. But yeah, that's an agenda. They knew, yeah. So if we're gonna feel sorry for something, feel sorry for the Philippines because they actually are choosing to be. They just got fucked over. And look it up online. Look it up online. What happened in the Philippines like the same day? And why are they showing all that grande stuff on the news and stuff? But they'll never show you the what happened in the Philippines where they took over a whole city and are killing everyone. And like I said, a Christian's beheaded every 5 minutes in the world, but they're never going to tell you that on the news. Bam. Random pickups. Oh, fender bender. See it. Hypothermia. Can't wait to watch that. Sabretooth. Look at that. Killer cover. Massacre. In Dinosaur Valley with some cannibals. Kindred. This heavy old thing. That thing weighs a lot. Hansel and Gretel. And Finding Normal, which actually looks pretty good. That's the end of the. Yeah. These things used to be like when they came out. They used to be like. It was like $2.50, $3 almost. Now you can get them for like $1.50, or like $1, I think. Yeah. And they're pretty good, pretty healthy. Coconut water is good for you. It's got all that, whatever it has. That's it. Hopefully they don't. Yeah, I'm good. I'm too dumb for them to think that I'm onto anything, but like, whatever. But yeah, Spy Cat knows the truth and the inside and the agendas of the world and what they want to push on people and ruin the whole world. And it's crazy. Stupid. And it's crazier because we're in America and they're trying to make it like all evil when it was founded on moral Christian values. That's why this country is great. And then they want to take the values that the country was founded on away. That's stupid. Anyway, you gotta let our political and religious a tiny bit and opinionize and no filter and uncensored Spy Cat, but you guys wanted that, so that's what you guys are gonna get sometimes when I'm in my moods. And what, sweeties? Come here, come here. Where are you? Come here. Oh man, I can't get her. Come here. Oh. Last words, sweeties? No claws. Me and sweeties have to go. But this is random pickups with the sweeties. With the sweeties. We're with the sweetie. She's getting little fangs. Whoops. Good thing cats always land on their feet. See you later, guys.